Hi, my name is Lisa Gillespie. I am a cranial sacral therapist. I have been practicing since 1995, so I have a fair bit of experience under my hands. I'm going to review for you in this video the Masterclass DVDs by Dalton. I really can't recommend these DVDs enough. The information that is contained within them is invaluable. And even for practitioners who have a lot of experience, like myself, the clinical information that's in here is still hugely relevant to the practice. What I found as I was watching the DVDs is that John confirms and gives words to a lot of things that I have noticed and haven't quite yet articulated or quite pinned down enough to articulate, and having his perspective on them, having him say, oh yes, this is a real natural phenomena at the table, is number one, really reassuring, and number two, it also brings it more to the forefront of my awareness and informs my work at the table that much more. You know, one of the things that's a common problem with those of us who practice this is that we take a class, we get all excited, we enjoy learning the new material, and then we go off on our own, and we're kind of in this no man's land where we have questions, we're not sure who to ask, we are learning new things that we think we're feeling or we think we're observing, but we don't really have people with experience necessarily to bounce those ideas around with. And this is where I see the Masterclass DVDs being really valuable and helpful. It offers that reassurance, it offers that insight, it offers that added level of experience to what you're doing at the table. So whether you're a beginner or whether you're a more advanced practitioner, I think regardless, this material is really applicable, and especially if you're a beginner or intermediate practitioner, this material is going to shorten your learning curve immensely. It's not so much, you're not going to learn specific techniques, but you're going to learn clinical experience that would take you years to get and to master and to really develop. The other thing I really enjoyed about the DVD is that you're essentially, you have a seat in a live class. So there are questions that other students are bringing up, there are issues that other students are bringing up, experiences that they've had, clinical questions that they have that are getting answered during the class. So, I mean, that information is hugely valuable. Things that he talks about in terms of how to work with children, how to work with clients who are not sure what they're coming to see you for, but what do you do with those people? Other situations, the armchair technique I found to be really valuable, and I'll share a little bit with you here in terms of really giving space for the body to surface the primary issue that is going on with it versus you diving in and hunting around and looking and being really active and, in a way, interfering with the body's process and being more of a, what's the word that I want? Interfering with the process and also agitating the system in the process of trying to hunt down what's going on versus sitting back, holding the space, and allowing the process, the body, to surface what's most relevant for it at the time. That's hugely valuable to you in your work at the table. I love John's sense of humor. I love his frankness. I love his willingness to share his own learnings and mistakes that he's made along the way and what he's learned. And also his willingness to say when he doesn't know what he doesn't know. And he talks a lot about the paradox that as soon as you think you know something, it changes. So that's hugely reassuring when you're watching this to get that information that lets you know you're not crazy because you think you figured something out on one person and then it completely changed when you got your hands on the next person. So there are some really rich, valuable learnings present in this material that I think could benefit any practitioner, whether you're a beginner, whether you're an intermediate, or whether you've got 16 years of experience like I do. I still found this material to be hugely relevant and hugely valuable to me, and helping me continue my development, because we never ever stop learning, and there's always something more that can help us to be a better practitioner at the table and help facilitate our clients that much more effectively. So I really encourage you, check out the details of the DVD. John's got a great outline present on the information page, and I really think you can't go wrong with making this purchase. So enjoy, and wishing you the best of luck.